Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a empties video. I have so many empties here. I've got this one here and this one here of empties. We've got some skincare and we've got some body care. I'm actually going to split this video up into two parts though. So this part will be the skincare side of things because there's just way too much here to show you in one video. It will be far too long, but I thought I'd do the skincare portion of this, and then next week I will upload the rest of the empties as well. The rest of them is like body care, there's some vitamins in there and kind of random bits and bobs, but we'll do skincare today. My hands are so dry at the moment. I've been like, winter has just been drying out my skin and my hands. I wash my hands so much as well because it's winter season. The kids get sick quite easily, so I'm washing my hands all the time, so they're super dry at the moment. But I've been loving this hand cream here. My light just ran out of battery. It's the one from L'Occitane. It's the almond hand cream. It's delicious. I love it. It's not too thick. Smells really nice. If you've noticed a difference in the background, my light just ran out of battery. First off, we will start off with cleansers. I recently did a skincare cull of my shelf. If you didn't watch my last vlog, you wouldn't have seen it, but I did redo my shelf and I had some empties on there and then also some products that like were expired. So I have a couple of expired products in here as well, or products that aren't working for me. But I thought we'll just put it all in this empties. But the first cleanser I have is this one here from Beauty of Joeson. This isn't actually finished yet, but I believe it's expired. I had this open for quite a while. There's still quite a lot left. It wasn't my favourite cleanser. It did the job, but I just found it to be a little bit too almost waxy. Like I found it wasn't melting down as well as some other ones that I've tried. I really like something that melts down really nice and easily, and I just didn't find that particularly with this one. It wasn't bad at all. Like it removed my makeup and everything. But yeah, I just prefer something that's a little bit softer, but it did the job. That's the Radiance cleansing balm from Beauty of Joeson. Next I have more cleansers. This one here is kind of like an exfoliator and cleanser in one, but this is, I have two of them. This is from Edni Body. I love their products. They just do such a good job. But this is the morning coffee cleanser. I've gone through two of these now. I have yet to buy another one. I need to buy another one, but I'm on the fence about a couple. Like I think I want to try something else out, but I know I love this and I really miss using this on my face. But it's like a it's a caffeinated French green clay face scrub / mask. I used it as a cleanser probably 4 times a week, and it just makes my skin feel amazing. It makes it feel smooth, takes off any like sebum around my nose. Well, it just smooths out my nose and like my chin area. That's where I get the most sebum build up. But it just is so amazing. It's just such a good product and I'm obsessed with it, hence why I have gone through 2. But yeah, I definitely need to buy a new one, and I will be repurchasing at some point when I get off the fence about what cleanser I want to use next. But like, this is just hands down amazing. If you haven't tried Edni, please try this. At first I bought this as like a scrub to use 2 or 3 times a week, and then I noticed that my skin just kind of got used to it and I could use it more often. It's quite a gentle scrub. It doesn't sort of scratch your skin or anything. Like, it's not like a St. Ives apricot scrub or anything like that. It's nice and gentle. It's just super smoothing. My skin looks just so nice after it. I love the way my skin feels. So yeah, we'll definitely repurchase it again at some point very, very shortly, because I need it. I haven't had it in a while and I need it in my skin. Next I have the CereVe. This is the salicylic acid smoothing cleanser. This was good. Like, I think it's a very like kind of genetic cleanser. There wasn't anything too special about it, but it is an exfoliator. So when I'm using like a cleanser like this, because it's in quite a big bottle, like I would think of this as an everyday cleanser, and yes, it is quite gentle on the skin, but at the end of the day it is an acid and it is exfoliating the skin. So I didn't want to use this like every day on my skin. It made my skin feel really nice and smooth. It does slightly leave my skin feeling quite taut after using it. Like when I use it in the shower and I get out of the shower, like I need to apply something straight away. So it does leave my skin feeling a little bit dry, but it is nice. Like, it does the job. I probably won't repurchase it again. but it did the job. I bought this because it went like viral on, I think, TikTok. But yeah, there's a thing with viral products, like they don't work the best. They're not as amazing for everyone as other people make them out to seem. But anyway, yeah, liked it, but not my favorite. Next, I have a couple of toners. Now I have this one here. This is a spray one, and this is from Dalwa. This is their first spray serum. I guess this is like a spray on serum. I used it as a toner. I loved this, and I'm so sad that it's finished. I actually did a sponsored video with this and another product that I'm going to show you guys shortly. I'll leave it linked down below if you want to watch it, but I talk more in depth about the ingredients and stuff in that video. But this was so good. It didn't take me long to use this at all. I was obsessed. Like, I literally used it every day. As a mum, I just want something that's super fast, like to quickly do, like spray a toner on. It's convenient, super hydrating, makes your skin look super glowy and just nourished and hydrated. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It also made my skin feel like, not firm, but it just looked a bit more like, I don't know how to explain it. I guess because your skin's hydrated, it just looks a little bit more plump. I definitely want to repurchase this at some point as well. Next toner I have is the Ginseng Essence Water. This was really nice. It's a little bit of like a thicker, watery essence. It goes onto the skin. It's nice and smoothing, and not smoothing, but like hydrating, leaves the skin feeling really nice and soft and supple. Yeah, this was really nice. Again, I think this is another product that went viral on TikTok too, but yeah, I loved it. I thought it was a really good toner. Obviously I used it all up. And then the next one here I have is from Haruharu Wonder. This is the Black Rice Hyaluronic Toner. I've used this before and loved it. This is probably my second or third bottle, but it is an amazing toner. If you're going to try a toner from Korean Beauty Toner, I would go either this one or this one here. These two have been my favorite so far. I love them, but obviously I've used this like 3 times now and gone through 3 bottles, and I'm obsessed. It's got hyaluronic acid in it, so it's really nice and hydrating, and black rice is also a really gentle exfoliant as well. So yeah, love this product. I have 2 serums, and the first one is the other product I was talking to you guys about from Dalba. I loved this. I absolutely love this. This made me feel so bougie when I was wearing it. I think it's the glass bottle. It's a beautiful bottle. It comes in like a split serum type thing, like the water and the essence, or the water and the serum. One of them. Again, if you want to know more details about it, I'll leave the my sponsored video for it down below. But I loved this, and I definitely want to repurchase this 100%. This like gives your skin the most beautiful glow, and also almost firms the skin. I don't know what it was about it, but it's like almost firmed my skin, made my skin not feel tighter, but it just made it look really nice and firm and plump. And yeah, it's gorgeous. It's amazing. I can't really, like, I feel like you need to see it in action to believe it. It's just, yeah, beautiful. Loved it. We'll definitely repurchase it. Next, I have this little serum here. This was just a little travel serum. I used this probably like a year or 2 ago. I went away for New Year's one year, and I took this with me, but I haven't really reached for it since. It was a very nice, gentle, hydrating serum. It's got niacinamide and ceramide, peptides, matacassic acid, whatever that is, and Centella extract. So it's really nice if it's quite warm. I used it in the summer, so it was nice and cooling on the skin and soothing. But yeah, I haven't really reached for it since, and it's time for it to go, so that's going. Eye creams. I have quite a few eye creams, and I've gone through one of them, which is this one here. This is the Mizon Snail Repair Eye Cream, and I literally finished this. This is probably one of the biggest eye creams that I've ever used, and I ended up finishing the whole thing. It was so good. Anything Snail is just so nice on my skin. Like, my skin really enjoys it. And it just makes it look really nice. But this was a beautiful eye cream. A beautiful eye cream. It was so nice and nourishing underneath the eyes without being too rich. I love a good like balmy feeling cream underneath the eyes around my eye area, but I hate it when it's too rich and too thick, because it can give me milia, or it just feels like a slug underneath the eyes. But this was just perfect. It was the perfect eye cream for me. I loved it. So yeah, use that all up and highly recommend this eye cream. I used it at night time at first. I was used to using quite like a thin-ish eye cream, so I started using this at night at first, and then I ended up using it for both because I just loved it so much. I love the way it made my under eyes look. They looked hydrated, they looked awake, they looked nourished without being too heavy. So yeah, I ended up using this as both my morning and my evening eye cream, and I'm obsessed. So yeah, Mizon Snail Repair Eye Cream. Give her a go if you're after a new eye cream. Again, Korean beauty, love it. And then 2 other eye creams. These are both not finished, mostly because I was reaching for this one over these ones and I just ended up not using them. But the first one is the Coxir Vitamin C Bright Eye Cream. It contains vitamin C, niacinamide, and vitamin E. This was really nice. It was just like it was a very generic cream for me, but it did really brighten underneath my eyes. I would use this in the morning, but again, it wasn't my reached for eye cream, so I didn't end up finishing it. And then this one here I opened before either of the other 2, but this is the Purito Centella Unscented Eye Cream. This was really nice as well. It was a beautiful balmy consistency without being too heavy. No scent or anything like that, and nice and soothing, almost cooling I would say, but not in an irritating way. I don't know why it was like cooling or soothing, but it just feels nice underneath the eyes. But I also feel like this would be good for somebody who doesn't want too much in their eye cream, like just a very generic good hydrating eye cream, balm consistency underneath the eyes. This is, yeah, really good. However, I preferred the other one over this one, so we didn't finish that one either, but it's been open for probably a couple of years now, so it's time to go. And then next I have a couple of moisturizers. I forgot about this one, but I loved this. This has been empty for quite a while. This is the Makeup Raw Moisturizer. This is one of my favorite moisturizers I have tried in a hot minute. Again, it is a Korean beauty or Korean skincare product. It's from Makeup, and it was just such a nice light consistency. It wasn't doing too much. It was just nice and hydrating. It was everything that I wanted in a moisturizer. It was gorgeous. I loved it, and completely used all of it. I was scraping the bottom of this thing. So yeah, finished that one and absolutely loved it. It did its job. And then the last moisturizer I have is this one here from Givenchy. This is the, how do you say this? Exceptional Face Cream. This is a nice cream. I like it. It is quite scented. If you don't like scented products, you won't like this, because it is very scented. But the cream itself was nice, and I liked the smell of it, but it is black. And I just couldn't get past it. Like it goes on like a black consistency, and then it kind of goes to a clear, but it does leave almost an ashy finish on the skin, and I really didn't like that. I would use this during the night. I'm pretty sure this is a night cream. You might be able to use it both, I don't know, but yeah, I did use this at night, but it just left like that ashy look on my, I'm actually going to keep this as a hand cream. I feel like that'd be quite a nice hand cream. But it just, yeah, left an ashy look on my face. It made my face look almost dirty. I've had it up there in my skincare lineup for a while, and I just have been meaning to keep reaching for it and keep trying it, but it just was not for me. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of her. And then last I have some SPFs. I have 3 different SPFs. So the first one I have is this one here from Vita Cosmetics, and I've had this for so long, you guys, and it's just one of those products that looks really cool to me, and I had all intention of using it and popping it in my handbag and using it as like a touch-up sunscreen, but I just never used it. I probably used it once or twice. The sunscreen itself is not like a regular sunscreen. It's almost like, to me, it almost felt a little bit powdery. So again, like, it would be a good touch-up sunscreen, but I just prefer a stick. It's not something that I reach for. When I see coloured skincare products like this, which are very clearly like opaque colours, it turns me off of using them, because I just feel like they're gonna leave a cast on my skin, and they're gonna show the colour on my skin, and I don't like that. So I just didn't really reach for it. I love the packaging, it's so cute though. But yeah, never really reached for it. It's definitely expired now, and yeah, it's gonna go. Next, I have this one here from Purito. This is the Daily Go-To Sunscreen, SPF 50. This was a good SPF. It wasn't my favorite. I used it all up, but it wasn't my favorite. I prefer this was quite like a thicker cream. If you have dry skin, I think you'd quite like this because it is more of a thicker cream consistency. It leaves no white cast, which is great. That's always a plus when you have a sunscreen. I hate sunscreens that leave a white cast. I feel like there's so many out there though now that it's like everyone brings out no white cast sunscreens. Just yeah, anyway, yeah, I liked it. It was good. It did the job. I used it all up, but it wasn't my favorite. It was just that little bit too thick for me. I prefer something that's more fluidy and liquidy and like just leaves that really nice like light feeling on the skin. This left a little bit more of a thicker feeling, so it wasn't my favorite, but was also not bad. But this next one, we're gonna leave it on a high. This was one of my favorite SPFs I think I've ever tried. This was the Make Prem Light and Refreshing Sun Essence with Full Moisture SPF 50. I've talked about this before, I think, in a couple of other videos, but I'm obsessed with this. This was such a nice sunscreen, and it was just the right amount of fluid. It went on almost like my La Roche-Posay tinted sunscreen. It was that sort of fluid consistency, but a lot more like dewier and just felt like a skincare product. It felt like a really nice serum to me when it went on the skin, but it was still nice and hydrating. Yeah, my favorite, probably not my most favorite. My most favorite is definitely like the Beauty of Joeson sunscreen. That's my favorite, but this comes in at a second, I think, because it was just too good. I loved the way it made my skin look, the way it felt on my skin. It didn't really feel like I was wearing too much. It's gorgeous. So yeah, we're ending it on a high. That is my skincare portion of this Empties. Let me know if you guys have used any of these products down below and what you thought of them. But I'm going to end that video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.